we're gonna attempt to build a house in The Sims while using a randomizer to determine the budget of each room individually. So that means we might spend a 10,000 simoleon budget to decorate the hallway and then only get 500 simoleons to do the entire kitchen. There's a lot of luck involved here, but the end goal is to make a house that's at least functional and also hopefully doesn't look terrible. There's only so much that I can do though, so we'll see what happens. I have done this before with varying degrees of success, but it is always fun. And we're gonna start off by building the shell of the house. When we try these challenges with every room being a different thing, I feel like it kind of requires a different style of building, because normally I go for a more open floor plan, but in this case, we want to have a lot of separate individual rooms. I think I'm also going to build a slightly more modern house because I never do that for these, so I think it might be kind of fun to try. Do you think I should just put a staircase in right away? Or is that weird? Oh, you know what? Let's lay it out like this, because then we can have a room here, a hallway. This might be the living room. There's a bathroom. Okay, so I'm gonna pay in advance for archways and stuff because I feel like we cannot allow ourselves to not have doors and windows. We don't need to make that part come out of the budget, okay? But then this could be the living room. We'll have a bathroom right here. I'm thinking that this part might be the kitchen, and then we can have a small dining room in this area. I think this could be like an office type of space. Some kind of skill building room, maybe an art studio, maybe an office, whatever it ends up being. Okay, so I'm thinking we have 3 bedrooms up here, and these 3 bigger rooms. There's 2 extra bathrooms plus a big hallway. Oh, you don't like it? The cat doesn't like it. I think it'll be good enough for now. So that makes for a decent layout. Now I gotta get a sim in here, and then it's time for the fun part because we're gonna try to furnish this thing. I'm just really quickly paying for a couple things that I know we need. Things like roofs and windows. We don't really have to worry about budget for that either. The budget more affects the interior of this house in my mind. Okay, I think we're almost done. Oh my god, cat is just everywhere. I just want to get a front door. Maybe I should have put this centered actually. Maybe I'll just leave it white for now, and then we can actually start thinking about decor. So I've got this randomizer. I think I might set the minimum to like 100 simoleons at least. And then we have to spend somewhere between 100 and 10,000 for every single room. So I think we should start with the front entrance. Start small, and 6,808 is not bad, especially considering we have to pay for like flooring and all decor and literally everything we could possibly want. I think I should be allowed to upgrade things like the staircase also if I have enough money. Maybe I could use a flooring that I don't really like. That sounds bad, but I'm just thinking of ways to maybe make this more interesting. So perhaps we could intentionally choose a floor that I don't love just to make it look a bit cooler. I think we should also try and make it kind of colorful on the inside because I do like how this looks. And you know what? This rug kind of ties it all together because it has the orangey tone and the blue. That might be good. Ugh, this is actually kind of dangerous because now I'm getting a little bit overconfident. That's the problem. Like, we're just starting out, so I have no reason to feel this way, but we have all this money in the beginning and like things appear to be going pretty fine. And that's how this stuff turns dangerous. So we have to keep reminding ourselves that we do not have unlimited funds. We're lucky right now, but only right now. I'd like to put a mirror in here, I think. I just don't know if that looks good. Oh, you know what else we should get is stuff like a thermostat, because I probably won't be able to put that anywhere else. I'm trying to not be too dramatic, but I think I might be able to even furnish this upstairs part of the hallway with this same budget. I think I might take a gamble and just do it anyway. I don't have to, but I feel like I'd rather do it now when I know I have enough money than like take a gamble and run the risk of running out of money. Because for all we know, we could have spun like 300 simoleons to decorate this room and that would have been a disaster. There's another cat on my desk. You saw a snap a second ago. This one is Sunny and she hates being held. I just want to show you her really fast. Oh, we should put a games table. Oh my gosh, that's actually so fun. I never get to have card tables in my builds. Well, it's not that I never get to have them. I just forget to put them. Ooh, that's pricey. Wow, okay. I can't even afford a thermostat. Oh my gosh, those are too expensive. Well, that's fine. We did both the hallways. Let's move on to maybe the downstairs bathroom. This is a significantly smaller room, so I might actually lower the budget a little bit. Yeah. Max is 5,000. We got 23.53. I think we can do that. Really, all I wanted was enough money to make sure that we could pay for like a tub and a shower, and we have enough for that. Ooh, I'm gonna use that bright red floor. Okay, there are a couple of pretty important things that we need to make sure we have in this bathroom because I feel like this is a good time for us to ensure that we have at least a tub and a shower in this house. It's not like 100% necessary, but obviously I often play with like pets or toddlers, so you want to make sure you have enough stuff in here for them while you have the money. Because you never know, we could spend like 50 simoleons for the next bathroom and then what? We can't have anything. So we pay for it while we can. Oh, I kind of like that. Although it doesn't really bring in the orange. Neither does that. Okay, I added some like bright yellow accents. I kind of like that. I wonder if I can pay for a window. Because these are only 30. I wasn't gonna force myself to spend my own money from the challenge on those, but if we can afford it, we might as well. How much money are the toddler potties? 75 is the cheapest? Oh wow, okay. Well, I think that's the bathroom done. That's not bad. I'm gonna move on and do this living room, I think. I will allow myself to put the max back up to 10,000 for the living room. What's it gonna be? The cheapest so far, 1,653. This is the problem because this is where we could really use a bunch of money because we could get like a nice TV. No, of course not. I think I used a really expensive flooring too, so that was maybe a mistake. I wonder if there's any kind of funky wallpaper that we could use as an accent color. Because what if we had like this weird green stuff? I don't know, just as an idea. I think we probably have to use the cheapest base game couches, although this might be a good time for us to break out the debug because we do have these little fabricated couches and that's only 265. I'm so sorry, but I think I might use the vintage TV. It's so cheap. And then some kind of cool wallpaper. All of them are weird. I don't know how to mix and match. I did actually like this one, but I don't want to do it in red. Like, I think that's too much. And it doesn't come in like an orange color. Although we could maybe do the beige. How much is this thing? Oh, that's only 70? Oh, that's a good price. I'm wondering about some of the base game debug art prints too, because there's some of those things that you can find. Like maybe one of these would look good. That kind of matches the room. It's also only 110, so we could put that over there. These windows are quite cheap, so we could probably put like 3 more of them. And I'd love to have like a bookshelf or something. That one is 240, so it's a little bit on the pricier side, but at least it's something. And then we could put like a cheap plant. I don't know. This room's a bit sad, but it is functional. It's got plenty of seating. It's got some cute decor. I tried to add in some extra color. I don't know. I feel like it kind of matches so far. So that's good at least. And it's not terrible. I'm gonna do the kitchen next, and the kitchen is really worrying me because if we get a low number for the kitchen, like we're doomed. I might actually put the minimum at 1,000 because that way we can definitely pay for a fridge. Okay, 3,996. That's not a lot, but I think that that's doable. Let me pay for the flooring and walls first. Yeah, that would have been pretty bad if we didn't allow ourselves to do that, I think. I might also get that kind of reddish color because I do really like it, and I can probably get a kitchen island too. Then we just need a cheap sink. I don't think we can afford a dishwasher, so I won't really bother with that part. I don't think that that's necessary. Oh my gosh, the microwave is so expensive. I don't think we can have that either. You know what though, seriously, I'm really glad that we're able to put a kitchen island in this room because that means we have confirmed at least one place to eat. Because I don't know if we're gonna be able to afford one in the other room. Because yes, I did add in a dining room. I just don't know if we're gonna be able to afford to pay for dining chairs. But at least now, like 100% confirmed, we do have some place to eat. And we do also have plenty of counter space, which is a relief because I was worried we wouldn't be able to afford to have like any. Oh, this might have been good in the other room. Why didn't I put that? Dang, oh well. I need to remember that eco lifestyle is really good for this. Oh look, this is only 55. That's huge. Okay, I think the kitchen could probably be done. I put a little Grim Reaper snow globe too as a finishing touch. Let's do this dining room next. What's it gonna be? 1724, okay. That's not that bad. We've been able to at least afford to have the same flooring in every single room, and that's a relief to me as well, because I hate when you have to use like cheaper flooring or no flooring. That's happened to me before as well. I probably shouldn't even bring that up because I'm gonna jinx it by accident. Ooh, this rug might be really cool. I'm thinking like maybe that color. That's really pricey, but that's kind of a cool nod to the other rooms that we've been doing. And I can just use the cheapest table, because that comes in a nice color. We can easily do 6 chairs at the table. We can get a little plant. I want to pay for some pretty artwork too. I don't really know what kind. Oh, I did like this one. Although maybe, oh, that's 325. Oh my. It kind of works though. What's the biggest plant that we can buy? Or we can maybe get cheaper chairs. Well, those are only 50. Oh, there aren't that many cheaper chairs. I could have one less light. It's kind of dark in there, but that gets me some money back. I feel like we just need to have a big plant though. If the room's gonna be kind of empty. Yeah, we can't afford anything else. It looks fine though. It's not that bad. This room is like office skill building room. So this could be anything. I'm open to having gym equipment, if we could have just a computer, if it could be an art studio. It kind of just depends how much money we get. $1,973. Okay, we can have a gym because we already have a computer upstairs. That just made my day. I'm really glad that we can afford to put something cool. I don't know how much money these are, but oh, they're not even that bad. Let's use like the cool orange swatch on them. We could probably get a really fun, like huge mirror. And I can maybe even do yoga or something in front of it. I don't know what color is best. Oh, that one's kind of cool. Or that one. I am so tempted to use this wallpaper again. It doesn't really come in the right color though. I wish that it had orange. I don't understand why it doesn't. There's also like this wallpaper. I've never used that before for a room like this. That's excessive, right? That's too much. Oh, you know what we could totally put in here? We weren't able to have a fancy TV in the other room, so let's get a fancy TV in this room. It's definitely a little bit on the pricier side, but I feel like that's kind of worth it. And we can always put a little chair in the corner so they could sit there and watch it if they wanted to. I can get a clock. There's also like this little weights clutter from Lovestruck, so we can maybe put that up here. I don't like the colors of those at all. Maybe the blue one's good. And the everyday clutter kit also has like some little gym type equipment, so I could put that there, and then we could get the little rolled up yoga mat too. I think that's really good. And we still have 500 simoleons. I don't even know if I can put anything else. Maybe an extra light. That's cool. The whole downstairs is done, so that brings us upstairs. I think maybe we'll do this ensuite bathroom first, and I'll lower the max budget again. $1,538. That's actually reasonable. It's not a ton of money, but it's enough money to get us by. I think I probably would have preferred if we had enough money to buy like a more expensive shower or something. Like it might have been nice to have an upgrade somewhere, but at the end of the day, really, I just care about it being functional, and it is. So that worked out pretty well. Let's do the other bathroom. This is the last one. This one could be like the nicest bathroom if we get lucky. Sorry, I did that to myself. 618. Wait, I was like not even done talking when we spun that. Can you even afford to pay for like wallpaper and flooring? Oh my god. Do you think I could change it out to not be a bathroom? Like what if I swapped it and turned it into a nursery? Is that cheating? It might kind of be cheating, but I think that we should be allowed to cheat in dire circumstances like this. Oh, that's too expensive. Okay, yikes. I have to size up that ladybug picture just so we can have something. I feel like there's a bunch of little base game type clutter for babies, right? Oh, even like those are only 20 simoleons, so that's good. Although maybe this newborn gift basket is better because there's more stuff in it. I know that there's a bookshelf too. It's 100 for the My First Library bookshelf. Maybe I'll put that next to the bassinet. And then we have 86 more simoleons. We could probably get some cute little clutter. Oh, I can also afford a rug. Oh, I mean, it's not good. In fact, it's kind of sad, but it's functional. And it used the budget perfectly. So there's our nursery. No more bathrooms, only 2 bathrooms in this house. Let's do for one of the bedrooms now. Actually, maybe I'll keep the budget low. What could it be? Oh no, 887? Oh no, our luck has run out like right at the end. Okay, this could totally be a kid's bedroom with that price. And if it has to be a toddler's bedroom, that's fine too, although we don't have a toddler potty anywhere. But I guess I normally put toddler potties in the room, so it might actually be fine. I say we go for kind of a funky carpet again because we can't really afford anything else. But we can mix and match this blue and orange easily. I think maybe posters are the best choice for us to add into this room. Like, we could get something along those lines. That's only 5 simoleons. Maybe I could do one more of them too. Oh, that one's cute. I think I would like to add in an extra light. I let myself have 1 light per room for free, but it's not enough for me. It's so dark in some of these rooms. That's 50 simoleons. Oh my gosh. No, we can't be spending money like that. How cheap are the lamps? Like that soccer lamp's only 45. I was hoping to put like a bigger toy over here in the corner somehow, but I don't think that's really gonna be happening for us. Oh, we could have a stool. Oh, there we go. A place to sit. See, that's nice. That's the kids' room. Oh, we have really fallen from grace here. Let's do the next room. This one has a balcony. So we have like this primary bedroom and then this one with the balcony. I think that would be a nice like teenager's bedroom. 2,777. Okay, that's not so bad. I think we can make that work. I'm thinking I'll base it off of one of those high school years beds. They're really actually not that expensive either, so it shouldn't be so bad. But like, look at how cute that would look as the bed in this room. And we could maybe have a bright yellow accent wall. So I've put the bed here in the corner. I put a desk over here. We've got a dresser. I think I want to get some more posters in this room too, because this poster I think kind of fits the vibes. And then maybe this person could be an artist, because we could probably put an easel in this corner, and then maybe, I don't remember how much the eco lifestyle canvases cost. 390. That is a little bit pricey, but I do like the idea of that, I think, because it's another skill building item for us. I think there's also a journal, right? Yeah, let's put that on the desk. We can have a private journal for them to write in. I feel like we probably can't can't afford curtains. We can afford cheap curtains. I would have liked to have had more decorative ones though, so I think I just might have them have none. This is 80 simoleons, so I can't even have 2 of them. That's so cruel. What else can I even put then? Like maybe a plant in the corner? Oh, it's so expensive. It's really hard to decorate these rooms. Oh, the neon lights are only 5 simoleons, so we could probably get a couple of those too. And maybe that could be the room finished. So that leaves us with just one more to do. This is the primary bedroom. I might raise the max a tiny bit to 6,000, and this room shall cost, oh my God, 894. Isn't that how much we just spun for this room? 894 is like nothing. Okay, we probably can't be using the expensive floor. We might have to, because I would like for it all to match, but like, look at this. This is a used double futon, so it's kind of a little bit ugly, okay? But when you put it in the dark colors, you can't really see that it's a little bit messed up, and it's only 290, and that's the spirit. 290, that's what we're talking about. I guess maybe I'll use the bright yellow accent wall again. I don't really like how this rug looks though. I can't decide if I even like the reddish color. Part of me thinks maybe I should go back to this, because if we do more plain, then I can get a more patterned rug. This one's only 70, and we can bring in some bright colors that way. That's actually not so bad. And then if we look at a bunch of eco lifestyle stuff, think things like this little shelf. That's cheap, it's only 65, and it's big, so it fills up the whole wall. This little shelf kind of has hooks on it, and that's only 50, so we could pretend they could hang up their purses there or something. I feel like we could probably only afford to have 1 nightstand. I'm not like super thrilled about that, but it's fine. And then maybe we have just a plant in the corner over here. Wow, that is so rough. We really had so much going into this, and then it just all disappears right at the end. Maybe they could have another one of those little stools. I don't know, it's only 15. There's a place to sit. Hey, that's nice, right? I think that given the circumstances, we did extremely well with this. I now need to go and figure out the rest of the outside. I'm not really gonna give myself a budget for like exterior decor, I don't think. I kind of want to just use whatever wallpaper's on the outside, but I think I will spin for the budget of like the backyard and the patio. I hate all the foundations. Maybe I won't have a foundation. Oh my God, the side of the house looks so bad. I didn't really realize how bad that was when I was first doing it. I don't think the outside of this house is very good. I feel like no matter what I try to do, I don't like the front. All the wallpaper I keep trying, I don't like. I'm just not good at this style house. I think I just need to accept that. Every time I always think, wow, I'm bad at this. And that's fine. Everybody's got their strengths. My strengths are just not modern house builds. Never have been, never will be. I'm just not good at it. All right, I let myself landscape for free. So I kind of figured out all of the main, oh wait, we gotta put some more over here. There we go. I kind of figured out all of the main bushes and stuff that we want to put in, but I didn't put any furnishings down yet. So what we're gonna do next is spin 2 more times. The first is gonna be spinning for the front yard. Anything that goes in the front yard, like porch furniture, potted plants, stuff like that. And we have 1,862 to do the front yard. But you see how over here I've got like a little section? I kind of want to put something there. So I'm glad that we have a little bit of money. I almost hate to admit it, but I was kind of envisioning putting a chess table in that section. And then I feel like we could do some simple little potted plants on either side of the front door. Maybe like a welcome mat too. I actually think I don't need anything else in the front yard. That's plenty of money. Oh wait, this part is not accessible, this balcony. Like I don't have a door to it or anything. But I wonder what would happen if I swapped it out and I did put a door to it, because that still looks okay. I guess I don't really have to be using the budget to do this, but we might as well because I'm already here. So we could put a chair. Maybe there could be like one more little plant. It can be simple. I think that's nice. That actually is a huge bonus for the bedroom too. That's actually a spa day door with eco lifestyle windows, by the way. Very similar frames, just a slightly different color, but we can't be hung up on that. We're never gonna succeed if we worry about that. The backyard I'm more worried about, so I might make the max back to 10,000, because if we can afford a pool, I would put one. And we have to do all of the balconies. 7,414. Okay, that's doable. I don't know if we can afford a pool with that much money, but I'm gonna check, because it would be kind of cool if we had, if it was like a weirdly skinny pool. I don't know, like that's honestly not that bad to me. If I shrink it and get a little bit of money back, that's cheating, right? I think I might do it anyway though. It's only a couple of simoleons, so it's fine, right? Should I use this tile? I don't think I can even bring myself to do that. I want to like the pool trims, but also none of them really match what I'm trying to achieve here. I would also really love to have like a fence of some sort. Oh, actually these little debug ones are free. So maybe I could use one of the debug glass fences. That's cute, right? I don't think so. I actually don't like it, but it's fine. I will get us a pool ladder. I think we need one of those. You know what? Maybe this whole part could be grass. I think I'll put the grill in the corner. We have a little dining table right off the kitchen now with the grill. Or maybe the dining table would be better if we put it over here. I don't actually know if I like that better. chair. I'm just thinking that maybe the lounge chairs would look better on this part. It's not that it's like more realistic. I just think that I kind of like how they are in that space a bit more. Oh, maybe I could do like hopscotch or something because that's cheap. Oh, actually that's pretty good. Telescope's expensive, but I think it's worth it just because it's fun to kill Sims that way. And then maybe like a bench. I don't know. I'm just trying to think about what other skill building items there are. There is a really nice fire pit if we wanted to use that. I don't know if the fire pit being right outside of the teenager's bedroom is like the best location for it, but it does look nice. And that's the widest part, so it's probably the best place to put it, right? Okay, we have 230 simoleons, so I'm gonna get some sort of pool light. This is 125. So that's really bad. I think a ceiling fan would be cute right there. And then maybe that's all we can do. That might be the best we can get with this house with this weird budget. This was actually, I think, really fun. I'm gonna go back in and just put some terrain paint. Oh, I forgot to get an outdoor trash can. Can I afford one if I sell some things? Yeah, I mean, that one's pretty cheap. It's not really what I wanted, but oh, and look at that. We spent like basically every last dime. Okay, good. I feel like the biggest disappointments with the house were probably with the living room and then a couple of the bedrooms upstairs. But all in all, I don't think it looks poorly furnished. I don't think it looks half done. And I've definitely had worse luck with builds like this in the past. We never spun like 20 simoleons, and that's lucky. I'm gonna upload it to the gallery as random budget challenge. I don't love how the outside of this house looks, I'll admit. It's not my favorite, but it was fun to try. Don't judge me. I know I'm bad at building modern houses, okay? And it's a weird style of house because I built it by room. So I did what I could. The color scheme's fun. It's functional. It's actually, oh, it's got 4 bedrooms. I think I just uploaded it as 3. Oh well. I think on that note, I'm gonna end this video right here. Clearly I'm falling apart. If you like this one, make sure you're subscribed to my YouTube channel because I post Sims videos every single day. And bear with me because the past few videos you've seen have been pre-recorded because I'm actually in the UK visiting my husband's family right now. But when you're seeing this, I'll be almost home. So things will get back to normal in a couple of days. Make sure you follow me on Instagram actually, because I'll probably post quite a few pictures from the trip. Okay, but now I swear I'll actually go. So I'll see you all tomorrow. Okay, bye everybody. Sorry about that. Just had to take a little chance to plug my Instagram real quick. I'm just lilsimsie on Instagram. It's easy to find and it's linked down below.